Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to talk about kids dealing with adversity and their lack of being able to deal with adversity. It could be them losing a game 4-0, 3-0, 3-1, whatever it is. Maybe they're frustrated. And what I've often seen over the years is kids self-destructing. Or you'll either have that or you have a kid that they don't pay attention. It's just, hey, whatever. Okay, we're losing. Let's try to get back in the game. Let's try to win, right? But the kids that self-destruct, it's almost like a cancer to their team because they'll start blaming teammates possibly, or they just completely check out of the game mentally and they are no longer a help to their team, but if anything, they're actually more of a hindrance to their team, which of course backfires and makes it harder to win the game. Um, so and I don't know if it's. I feel like not all parents, of course, but a lot of parents in our current day, current society, they want to fix everything for their kids. Little Johnny's, I don't know, toy breaks. Let me go buy him a new one right away. Kind of thing. And that does not help your kid deal with difficult times, which they will have to face throughout their lives. I often mention that there's a relation between sports and real life, and of course on this channel I talk about soccer. But if a kid can't deal with being some adversity while playing a game of soccer, and how are they going to deal with even in school? They're struggling with a math thing or a history exam or something. He's going to give up. Well, like it all relates to life. You're going to just throw a temper tantrum at work one day because you're having a hard time with a work project. This is a problem. We need to teach our kids to deal with adversity because they need to be able to overcome it. And a huge part of sports, as I mentioned this before, is the mental side. Much bigger than even the physical side is the mental side. So, what do you guys think below? Parents, hey, have you had this issue with your kids? Coaches, I'm sure you can relate. How do you deal with it as a coach? Let me know below in the comments. How do you deal with this as a coach? I typically would take the kid to the side and really just be honest with them and just tell them like, hey, this is not going to be the first time that deal with the difficult. You're not going to win every game. And you see it when kids lose too. They have really bad attitudes. It's like, man, it's impossible for you to win every game. You're not going to win every game. And it's a team game when it comes to soccer, of course. So I usually just have a talk with the kids, try to help them realize like, hey, there's no way around this. You can't avoid disappointment. You can't avoid a tough situation, and you got to just deal with it. You have to persevere through it. You have to believe in yourself, believe in your team, and ultimately that's how you can overcome